Your friendly neighborhood YouTuber is rated PG-13. Parental advisory, explicit content. Viewer discretion is advised. I got the need for speed. Get it? Because I'm Maverick? Top Gun? No? Hey, what's up everyone? It's your friendly neighborhood YouTuber, ladies and gentlemen, and here we are, guys, back with another toy review. This time we got Maverick. Maverick side art. Side. Okay, Maverick absorbs the force of enemy attacks, converting it into hyper concussive blast of power. That's what Maverick does. Now, if you guys have been watching my reviews, you guys know I've been slowly reviewing this wave. So I've reviewed Deadpool, Pirate Deadpool, Sunspot, and actually those are the only two figures that I've reviewed so far. I pretty much have all the figures with the exception of Warpath, which he's a hard one to find. So guys, let's take this guy out the package. Let's slice him out. And he comes with this marvelous Build-A-Figure piece, which I am building the Strong Guy Build-A-Figure piece. That's why I'm buying these figures. Okay, let's take out Maverick. So there's the inside right there. If you guys are curious to know, there's the one arm of Strong Guy, and it's a big, chunky arm, dude. So here are the other two pieces from this. What do you think? Should I pop them in? Well, we'll do it just for the hell of it. We got his arm. Well, we got his leg right here. What is this? Left? Left? Is this left? Or is this right? Or is this right? Or is this... wait a minute. Or wait a minute. I think this is it right here. Left. I'm pretty sure it's left. We'll pop in his leg right there. I think this is the right leg. But we'll pop it in nonetheless. And then we'll pop in his arm, like so, just because. Dope. There's Strong Guy, a little smaller than I thought he would be. Dope. All right, guys, let's take a look at Maverick. Let's see what's going on with Maverick. Interesting. I like him. I actually like him. Very nicely done. There's the mask for Maverick. I guess you can put this over his face. Well, I think you can. I'm not really for sure. Or maybe it just kind of hangs down. Yeah, you could put it over his face. Yeah, it will work if you put it over his face. It can go over his face. Dope. Dope, guys. There's gun holster right there he has. Very interesting, man. Very, very interesting. You guys know the articulation. Not really 90-degree bend at the elbows because it's hindered by his design right here. Torso. Does he have a waist swivel? Yeah, it's a torso swivel, but barely because it's hindered by his straps. Really no waist swivel. No waist swivel. Yeah, no waist swivel. Interesting. Double jointed knees. Yeah, he does have double jointed knees, but it is hindered. Kind of hindered by his design, the way he's built. That's the way I was made. Okay, let's take out his guns. I like his guns, very rubberized. I like what they're doing, man. I like, you know, sometimes Marvel and DC will take the sensible approach and give us rubberized weapons and guns, which is good because they break very easily. So let's put the weapon into Maverick's hand right there. And then put this into his hand right there. Dope, man. Very, very dope. I like him. I like him. Listen, is he all that in a bag of chips? I don't think anybody says that anymore. I'm all that. I'm all that in a bag of chips. You can tell I grew up in the 90s. I like his overall design, man. Very unique. The color choice, the color choices on this guy is kind of boring. I have to admit, man, it's kind of boring. I don't really care too much for this brown, this dark brown. And he has a gun holster here, which you could put another gun in there, but what's the hell is the point? Because you're going to have him holding both guns because he has trigger fingers for both, and you want Maverick holding both guns. So this is kind of useless right here, or pointless. I do like this yellowish gold, and I do like the silver. It's kind of dull. The goldish yellow is kind of dull. The silver is kind of dull. The brown is kind of dull. And because of that, it hurts the figure, man. I think if they used more of a gold on this guy and more of a silver on this guy, a shinier gold and a shinier silver, and maybe a lighter brown, maybe like the color of his hair, I think this guy would definitely stand out. But, I mean, he's good. He looks good, but at the same time, I think the color choice on this guy was just kind of all wrong, man. And they just kind of made him look kind of boring. You know what I mean? He looks great. I mean, he looks not great. I don't want to say great. He looks good in person, but on camera, he looks like shit. You know? I like how the head moves and the wires move, so he's not gonna break. It moves. Look at how it moves. His head moves, and then there's wires move in the back. That's pretty dope. I like that. I mean, a very simplistic figure, man. A very simplistic figure. Okay, let's do some comparisons. So here, if you guys are looking, here are all some of the other figures that I've reviewed throughout the week and month. Punisher, dope figure. Recommend this Punisher. Kingpin. Let's see how he looks with Kingpin. You guys want to see how he looks with Kingpin? Dope. And then we have Sarah Connor, just because. That's how he looks with Killer Croc back there, DC figure. Why not? Terminator. You want to see how he looks with Terminator? Why not? He was one of the last figures I reviewed. Let's see. Last figure I reviewed of the Grim Knight right here. Two guys that are packing. Here is, you know what? Let's put him with Doomsday. Not Doomsday. Devastator. I'm never going to get this guy's name right. There's Devastator with Maverick. Let's go ahead and measure this guy, and I'm going to go ahead and give you my rating, ladies and gents. So Maverick stands approximately 6 3/4 tall. That's just a little bit under 7 inches. Nice figure. You know, is this removable? No. I think one thing, well, you guys heard my gripes, but there's also another thing that kind of sucks here. And that is, you can't remove his freaking head. You can, but guess what? It's attached to his back, and this back piece doesn't come off. So, I mean, if you were a customizer, you can remove the back piece to remove his head and then put a different head sculpt on him if you wanted to. But yeah, you can't change out the head unless you rip this back piece off. You're asking me why? Why would you do that? Well, maybe you don't like the head sculpt. Maybe you want to change it and put a different head sculpt on this guy. So, you know what? This guy, I think, will slowly grow on me. Listen, I mean, I do like how he looks. Don't get me wrong. He looks good in person. On camera, like I said, the camera is not really doing him any justice. But he's a good figure. But I'm not going to be too generous. Usually I'm generous when I'm giving ratings for figures. And I'm not going to be so generous with this guy. And I'm going to give him a 6.5. I thought I would like him a little bit more. And then when I got him out of package, not really. But he's a good figure. He's a good figure, but at the same time, I feel like they could have done so much more. You know, same thing with the Grim. If you guys watch my review of the Grim Knight Batman, then you guys know my gripe with this one. And I feel the same way about this Maverick. You know what I mean? So I'm not used to giving like horrible reviews, guys. But the last 2 figures I reviewed, with this one included, really hasn't lived up to my expectations. He's nice, like the Grim Knight. He's nice, but like I said, I feel like they could have done so much more. All right, guys, tell me what you think of this Maverick. I mean, he's not bad. He's not bad. I mean, if you want to build a strong guy, I mean, he's not bad. He's not a bad purchase to build this strong guy. So I would recommend him for the piece for the strong guy Build-A-Figure. All right, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. We'll go ahead and leave it at that. If you guys like this little review, or if you guys agree with me or disagree with me, leave your thoughts in the comment section. And we'll go ahead and leave it at that. I just want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next review.